after this one is packaged, I've only got 16 left. I'm very tempted to look into how much a silhouette machine costs. This Hilda print is for a very special little lady. I can't believe that's happened. Hello everyone and welcome to a new studio vlog. It is a glorious sunny day today, and as soon as the sun comes out and I feel a little bit of warmth on my skin, I instantly just feel so much happier. I kind of don't realise just how much sunlight can affect me until it comes back after such a long time. I'm already halfway through my lunch break today. Now, if you saw my previous vlog, I spoke about how much time I actually have to work on my small business during the week. We worked out there wasn't actually that much time. I get to work on it for a couple of lunch times during the week and sometimes some evenings as well. This past week I haven't actually done that much work on my small business. I've been prioritising resting and looking after my family as we've recovered from like a not very nice cold. But I'm feeling so much better now, and with this sunshine outside, it's absolutely just healed me. I've been working for Make Believe Ideas this morning. Just yesterday, I managed to wrap up this huge project of 4 books that I've been working on since well, technically before Christmas, but solidly since the start of January. I've been working on this project and I love it. I'm so proud of it. I had anticipated starting a brand new project that has been very much anticipated. But before then, I actually had sort of a all hands on deck situation project come in. It's very straightforward. It's a colouring book that I'm working on that comes with stickers. I can't really say more than that. But a lot of it is my artwork that I have already done and just need to change into colouring. And I'm also using another illustrator's artwork side by side. Her name's Jess Morehouse, and our styles are quite similar in their themes. It's all very sort of like kawaii, cute artwork. So it's quite nice to fuse the two together, but our styles aren't so different that when they're next to each other it feels jarring. Yeah, it's a good fun project, and I'm kind of like blitzing through that because I'm so eager to get to work on this next brief. I have had a wonderful order come in from kind of like a family friend actually. Their daughter has recently really got into Hilda, so they've managed to snap up one of the Hilda prints before I sell out. I don't actually know how many I've got left of my Hilda print. Let me do a quick check. Wow, okay, so we've sold out of A4s completely. After this one, oh my goodness. After this one is packaged, I've only got 16 left. I can't believe that's happened. Thank you so much to anybody who's ordered from my shop, especially recently. If you don't know, I'm trying to sell out of everything fan art in my shop. I've discounted everything. So everything is a blanket 25% off that is fan art. And that includes all of my prints and a couple of sticker sheets as well. I've already sold out of all of the Korok sticker sheets. So I believe it's only the Pokemon sticker sheet that's discounted at the minute. Everything else sticker sheet wise isn't fan art, so I probably will continue to restock them if they sell well. So things like the Game Gang sticker sheet I will be keeping in my shop. The 90s sticker sheet has started to pick up the pace a little bit with sales. There was a bit of a lull with it, but I think everybody's really enjoying a bit of 90s nostalgia at the minute, myself included. So I've only got 4 of those left. So depending on how well I do with this new sort of launch with Mochi and Dumpling, I'll debate whether I want to restock that one or not. But yeah, there's several other stickers that I do have in my shop. Where are they? Where are they? They've all expired, literally just this morning. This is something I really need to try and keep on top of, because Sometimes things expire in my shop and I don't realise. I'm so reluctant to keep it on like an automatic... What is it called? What does Etsy call it? Like relisting? Renewal. I'm so reluctant to keep things on an automatic renewal when I've got so little stock of things. I'm not sure how it works when you sell out. Maybe it doesn't renew if you've sold out of something. Anyway, I've yabbered on and I have, 15 minutes now to pack this order. So this Hilda print is for a very special little lady. Rio, I really hope that you enjoy this print. I just wanted to say a huge thank you to anybody who has decided to order from my Etsy shop for the past, well, ever. I'm not reprinting anything that is on sale currently, so once it's gone, it's gone. I want my whole shop to be my own brand. I don't want any more fan art in there. I want to completely refresh it with my own characters going forward. I ordered all of this stock years ago now, and it just doesn't align with my business plan anymore. So I'm just wanting to clear it all out and start afresh. Any funds that I get, I'm going to be reinvesting into my small business. It will mean the world to me because it means that I'll be able to grow this brand and make Mochi and Dumpling as good as possible, basically. Further down the line, I also want to introduce more characters, more collections. I really love the idea of making seasonal collections for my characters. Mochi and Dumpling, if you don't know, they are a rabbit character and a dumpling character. They're polar opposites, but they're the best of friends. They are both massive foodies, so I really love the idea of doing like seasonal collections, maybe like Easter themed stuff. That kind of goes hand in hand with Mochi being a rabbit as well. Some Christmas, Halloween, and all of the food related goodies that you can enjoy in those seasons. This first collection is mainly focusing on Japanese convenience store snacks with a few other things thrown in, but it's kind of like, I don't want to use the word generic, but it's introducing the characters. So I have kept it quite broad, I guess, but going forward, like later down the line, I think it'd be so cool to do some seasonal stuff. And after all that yabbering on, my tea is now nearly cold. I am going to be working on this colouring book for the rest of the day. I'm hoping to actually get all of the spreads finished by the end of today, so I can just focus on the sticker sheet and the cover tomorrow. It's been a really nice project to work on, actually. It hasn't had too much brain power, which is, to be honest, something that I think I needed as a buffer after that last huge project that has taken months of my time. I'm going to crack on now, and I shall speak to you tomorrow. It is now Friday and I'm working for Make Believe Ideas again today. I've actually started work a little bit earlier today. My son is putting on a Mother's Day show at his school at 9:10, so I'm going to be popping out for half an hour. So I've come in to the studio about like 40 minutes early just to kind of like make up the time, really. I have been having so much fun this week. I have got that colouring project out of the way. It went very smoothly. I've done enough colouring books in my time now for it to just be a very straightforward experience. Yeah, I've actually got started on that really exciting brief. I'm illustrating and designing this book, and the illustration style is, without giving too much away, it's something that I haven't really ever done before. The only thing with doing a new art style is that it can take a little bit longer to sort of get into the groove of things. If I'm drawing something that comes very instinctive to me, like I do with my own creative business, things go a lot faster. So I'm kind of making more mistakes, I'm going back and correcting things, but in saying that, it's so much fun. I am hoping though that as time goes on and I become more adjusted to this way of drawing, that I pick up the pace a little bit, because otherwise it's going to be really stressful at the end. I feel like you can always tell when a designer or an illustrator has enjoyed working on a product. It's like my dream project, so we'll see how that goes, and when it does get published I'll be able to show you. But for now, sorry guys, I'm having to be like really vague. Later down the line I will be having author copies to show you, and as I'm talking about projects that I'm working on in a very vague manner, I'll still be able to show you stuff that I'd done months previously. But I only came back from maternity leave in October of 2024, so there's sort of like a huge sort of gap in my portfolio, I guess, where things aren't coming in yet. But the good news is that I am working on my small business, and I am taking you with me on that journey. As you probably saw in the clips beforehand, I have been chipping away at this illustration as and when I can. Ideally, I'm the type of person that likes to sit down and just crack on, start to finish an illustration in a day. But unfortunately, I do not have that time. My time is very limited with 2 young children. I actually spoke about this in my previous video that coincidentally is going live this afternoon. I discussed in there that I only have like a few pockets of time during the week. So for example, on Wednesday, this week has been so weird. Every day's rolling into one. On Wednesday, the weather was so lovely and I was working in the office. So after I ate my lunch, which was like the most giant jacket potato you've ever seen, instead of sitting at my desk pretty much like the potato that I now was, I decided to go for a little walk down by the canal and just try and chip away a little bit more at this illustration. It was a really lovely spring day, the sun was shining, there were daffodils. I remembered very quickly that I have hay fever and was sneezing away, but it was so worth it. I have a free lunchtime, so I'm going to be doing more of the illustration. We might be able to finish it. So my iPad is on charge. You might also have seen in one of the clips that my iPad kept flashing up that it was low battery. Now, it's not that I didn't charge it. I think the battery is going on my iPad. I've had that iPad since the year I got married. I should know this. Sorry, Pedro, if you're watching this. 2018. I have had it for that long. How long is that now? We're in 2025. Let's try and do maths. Wow, okay, so I've had my iPad for over 7 years. Is that right? What is time? Have I been married that long? I mean, I could have just worked it out that way, couldn't I? How many years I've been married for. Yeah, that's a long time, isn't it? Is that right? I hope it's right. Maths is not my strong point. I do pictures. 7 years, and that's like constant use. I've used my iPad probably every day since I've had it. I think it's on its way out, but I don't want to be forking out however much money it is to get a new one. And you've then got to get the pen as well. This is an older generation iPad, so the pen that I currently have wouldn't be compatible either. But basically I will charge up my iPad, and I'm talking like I might charge it overnight, so it 100% is 100%, and within like 20 minutes the battery's flat. I should probably back up my work. It is now Saturday morning and I'm in the studio. I'm never usually working on my small business on a Saturday, so this feels very strange. But my son has a football and a swimming class on a Saturday morning, which my husband usually takes him to. I am usually here looking after our daughter, but last week Pedro kind of suggested, why don't I take her with me? Then he's sort of given me some space to do the housework without a toddler hanging off my leg and also to have a bit of time to myself. And I decided with that time I was going to work on my small business some more because I'm just so passionate about it and I really want this to be a success. So I actually ended up finishing this Mochi and Dumpling print yesterday lunchtime, which I wasn't expecting to do because I knew that I had this pocket of time today. I have just gone back and tweaked the eyes so that they are shut. I'll pop it up on the screen because that's not going to show up, is it? In the original illustration, Mochi's eyes were open and he had his just cute little face peeking out from this ramen pot. But I feel like I really wanted to go with that kind of like a relaxed look. So in the sketching phase, I had his eyes shut, but while I was drawing it, I just couldn't get the eyes to look good. So I kind of chickened out and went for them open again. And I was happy with it to a point, but I just felt like something wasn't quite right. And I just knew those eyes had to be shut. So I've just gone back now and just played around with literally drawing the eyes over and over and over again until I got it right, basically. It's amazing how having them either like too big or too small can just kind of ruin the character design. It just wasn't sitting right before. I think I was drawing them just a little bit too, I don't know how to, like too squashed like this rather than that before. I think I figured it out. I'm really happy with this print now. I've done the print, I've done the sticker sheet, and I've done the die cut sticker. I can't believe we're here, and now everything in my mind is wanting to put off sending them to print because I'm so nervous. I had the intention of having this as a bare minimum. Ideally, I'd quite like to have a few more die cut stickers, so I'm going to go on to the manufacturer's website with the one that I think I'm going to go with and just see if I can get maybe like fewer of each sticker but more designs, because I just feel like it's nice to give people the choice. And especially since these are new characters, it might be that some people want to have several. It might be that people want to lean more towards the strawberry sticker that I've already done, but other people might not fancy that. Maybe they want something with text on. And I do want to have a play with that. That is something that I did intend on having. I really like the idea of having a sticker with text, something really simple like it's time for a snack or just snack time or something, to lean into the theme a little bit more. I don't know what that's going to be, so I'm going to have a look first to see what the cost implication for me will be and then go from there. For those of you that don't know, I used to own a Cricut machine and I used to do all of my Kiss Cut sticker sheets in-house. Not gonna lie, it was a little bit of a nightmare. I actually went through 2 separate Cricut machines due to a manufacturing fault. My first one, I had it for about 9 months and then there was like an error. It just was not working properly basically, and I'd contacted Cricut and we managed to sort it. It was a known factory error, so they were happy to send me a brand new one. Unfortunately, the same fault occurred less than 6 months later, but by that point I was out of warranty, so they couldn't do anything about it despite it being a known factory fault. Basically, I didn't have great luck with Cricut, which is a real shame because it was really nice to make things as and when. I then went to a more local manufacturer for my sticker sheets, but in all honesty, I don't make much money off of them because I don't feel comfortable charging loads of money for a sticker sheet. I'm very tempted to look into how much a silhouette machine costs. I really miss making stickers in-house, and I feel like one of the things that's really holding me back from just creating loads of sticker designs and selling them on my shop is the fact that I'm going to have to get them manufactured, and I can't just test them out and see if they sell. Like if I had my own Cricut machine or silhouette machine at home, yes, it's like an added thing that I need to do on top, but at least like I could list something on my shop, and if it doesn't sell, then I haven't wasted any money. Out of interest, how much is a silhouette machine nowadays? Yeah, we might not be making oh, but they come in pink now. So I've just wasted so much time diving into the rabbit hole of looking at silhouette machines. Oh gosh. I've been looking at these manufacturers and I'm just so worried about ordering a big order and these just not selling. If I was to get a sticker cutting machine, it means I can try stuff out. It means that I can do packaging stuff as well, and I'm not relying on manufacturers. Using manufacturers is a really good thing if you are selling in bulk, right? I'm at the beginning of this journey of this small business, basically. Even though I've been running it for like 10 years, I am still kind of at the start of its rebrand. Things that have been bestsellers on my shop are fan art, right? So people are looking for that kind of thing. Are people even gonna be able to find me like on Etsy? There's just so much to think about and I'm getting stressed out because I want to just have it done. I don't know what to do. I don't need to order anything today. Let's just create. Let's create some more stickers. Let's just draw and have fun because I'm stressing myself out about this and it's unnecessary. I don't need to make a decision today, but it's something I need to consider. Does anyone else ever have it where if you're low on time and you know there's like that time limit in place, that it kind of just sucks all joy out of anything? And it's that kind of getting started and making the right decision on what to do. I saw a video the other week by Emily Harvey, and she was doing these like power hours for a week, and where she would just do sort of like little tasks on her to-do list to get them off her plate. And I feel like if I am going to consistently have this time, I don't think it's going to be for long, I'll be honest. Maybe like a couple of weeks. I need to plan out what I'm going to be doing in that time much better than I have this week. I don't want it to be that this bulk of time has absolutely just gone by without me doing anything productive or enjoyable. I feel like this video has been a bit of a weird one. There's been lots of progress. I've managed to finish the print and I managed to pack my orders earlier in the week. But there's also been a lot of indecision on my part and sort of lots of questions raised about where I'm going with this. It's nice that I've done the artwork, but I feel like I want to do more die cut stickers before I release anything. And I really need to look in and make a decision on whether I should buy a sticker cutting machine of sorts, or outsource. Thank you for joining me, and thank you so much for your support. Please comment if you have any suggestions for sticker cutting machine, or if you've been in like a similar boat. If you did like this video, please leave a like, and yes, subscribe if you'd like to see more of this unhinged content. I promise decisions will be made. Thank you so much for joining me. Have a great week, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye guys.